Welcome back to Clever Writer by Heather, where we dream big, create stories that inspire others. Now today I want to teach you how to remove dangling modifiers in your writing. What is a dangling modifier and why do we as storytellers need to be aware of them? Word order can make or ruin a sentence. If you start a sentence and it's incomplete, like a clause or a phrase, you could create confusion for your readers, resulting in the dreaded dangling modifier, or Dangler. Dangler almost sounds like a character in a crime mystery novel, doesn't it? Well, in this case, it's a grammar error that many beginning writers make, and they don't even realize that they're doing it. So let's learn what it is today, and let's see if we can remove those errors from our writing. Now, if you're very serious about becoming a writer, you may want to get present to what other grammar errors that might be out there. And you could be doing it in your writing without realizing it either. So, I invite you to click the subscribe button up top, hit the bell, that way you can stay updated on all of my latest videos and my writing tips. Okay, let's see what English novelist Neil Gaiman has for us today as writers for inspiration. This is how you do it. You sit down at the keyboard and you put one word after another until it's done. It's that easy and that hard. This is great advice from Neil. We need to take this advice. Just put one word in front of the other, just as if you were to put one foot in front of the other. Just sit down at the keyboard, start with the very first word. Then another will come and another will come. Stay focused and stay encouraged. All right, let's get into our teaching today on how to remove the dangling modifier in our writing. Let us begin by answering the question, what is a dangling modifier? Let's say you start a sentence with an incomplete phrase or clause. Well, you're going to want to follow that with the person or thing it describes. And that person or thing is the main subject of the sentence. If you remember from my first video, the subject is a person, place, or the thing that performs the action. So, if a sentence is incomplete because it's missing the subject, it results in the dangling modifier, or Dangler, leaving the reader wondering what the sentence is trying to say. It's easier to see in an example. Dangler. Forgotten in time, his book was worthless. The problem, his book shouldn't come right after time because he was forgotten, not his book. Correct. He was forgotten in time and his book was worthless. Let's look at another example. Dangler. Born in San Francisco, my first book was about the 1906 earthquake. Now, this is the problem. The sentence wants to say I was born in San Francisco, but to a careful reader, it says that my first book was born there. Correct. I was born in San Francisco and my first book was about the 1906 earthquake. Follow this writing tip. Always make sure you have your subject following closely behind your phrases or clauses. This should alleviate your reader's frustration and result in enjoyment of your stories, where the writing is clear and concise. Well, I hope this video helped you out today. We learned how to remove the dangling modifier from your writing. And remember, we don't want to leave our readers confused or frustrated with what we're trying to say. So it's important to clean up those grammar errors in our manuscripts. Okay, if you like this video at all and it helped you, please comment below. I would love to hear it. And remember what English novelist Neil Gaiman said to us as inspiration for us as writers. This is how you do it. You sit down at the keyboard and you put one word after another until it's done. It's that easy and that hard. This is great advice, and we need to follow it. Just put one word in front of the other, and before you know it, you will have an entire manuscript to share. A whole story, and that's what we're here for, is to write our stories. Stay focused and stay encouraged, you guys. All right, until next time, happy writing.